dye in my hair, but I don't think it worked. I don't think that dye in my hair worked. Well, it did a little, but it didn't come out the way I thought. It won't, I don't think the color will take unless it's your hair that's already dyed. But my hair's still a little wet. Well, it's actually a lot, well, it's wet in patches, so. Oh shoot, did I put that lipstick back? I want to go look. Hi Dinesh. Yeah, I put the lipstick back. How you doing, Dinesh? Do you live with your parents, Dinesh? And how's the job search going? Oh yeah, how's your mom doing? You said she has, what's her health issue? I tried doing that red dye on the top, but I don't think it takes unless it's already pre-dyed hair. So I did it from like the top of my ears around. Does it look different? So. How are you doing, Dinesh? I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm trying to cheer myself up. A tinge? Yeah, not too much. I read some of your comments. How come my nose is shiny? Is that for that stupid makeup I put on? It's got my nose sticking out. But hi Willett. Mr. G's got this habit of putting tape on wooden surfaces, and then when I try to take the tape off, it takes off the wooden top. And so he did it again. So I was just being dumb and crying about it because I get tired of things he does that irritate me. I know it's just a little thing, but see, he put this tape here. He does this all the time. Whenever he buys something, he puts the tape on a wooden surface. Then when I go to take it off, it takes off the wood. So it already took off the wooden, some of the wooden part, but I put it back on so that it matches up so you can't tell. But I don't know why he does stuff like that, and it just irritates me. I know it's something little, but it's, you know, I don't know why he wants to do stuff like that. Hey, Pass. But anyways, I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Hey, Kevin. Her knees are swelling up? Has she been to a doctor to see about it? Hi, Lizard. Oh, Skeetum was doing a Dungeons and Dragons earlier. I don't know if he's still doing it. I checked in with him earlier. He had Reggie doing stuff. But anyways. Well, Dinesh, it's just starting to bug me around here because there's tools everywhere. See, I used to organize his tools and put all his tools away, but now I don't. So we have tools like on every surface, just random stuff and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. I'm just venting. But I mean, there's literally tools under the bathroom water basin, like it's clear and you can see through it and you see tools through it. I mean, I don't know. It just irritates me, and I wish I had the energy to put it all away and get it off of these counters. I mean, like, see, I just keep complaining. Look, tools everywhere. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to live in a garage and not a home. And this was somewhere really weird. I took this out of somewhere really weird. I forget where it was, but that was somewhere where it didn't really belong at all. One of those tools is in the bathroom, actually. Isn't it? Isn't one of them? Yeah, see, one of them's right here. Isn't this what that is for? Or is that something different? Maybe that's something different. Yeah, that doesn't go there right. That's something else. Anyways, it just annoys me because I'm starting to feel like I live in a tool shed. I used to work at a tool shed, but I don't want to live in one. So, and the thing is, I wouldn't really care except we got 6 cats. We got 6 cats, and then they're getting on all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This guy gets on everything. Him. Yeah. Lizards, you can relate. Oh, well, thanks for listening to me vent, guys. I don't have a garage to put the tools in, Amy. I live in an RV. I mean, if you want to come here, Amy, and help me set up a garage, okay, I'll see you here. This is why I shouldn't vent. This is why I shouldn't vent, because then I'm just going to get more crazy with the responses. She needs rest, Dinesh. Maybe she needs good sleep, your mom. How come you're not a mod anymore? I didn't know I took it off. Or are you in your alt account so you don't have the mod badge, Dinesh? Okay, Amy. Well, I don't know what to say. And let me just change the subject. I was supposed to do that thing about putting on the full armor of God to keep the enemy at bay, but I haven't gotten around to it. I slept like 12 hours again, maybe. I don't know. I slept a lot of hours, guys. This is 2 days in a row where I basically slept 12 hours. So, it's getting a little crazy. I'm sorry I'm not more cheerful. Arthritis condition. 59 years old. 59? So she's like 11 years older than me? Alright, lizard scream. Oh, Amy, you're okay. It's not you who's bringing me down. I'm just upset about, I don't know, are you a Christian? I do some Christian lingo. I'm in my valley. And I'm tired of being in the valley. I'll start talking in Christian code. Christians, I guess, really don't like valleys. I'm looking for my land of milk and honey. I'm waiting for my Red Sea to be parted. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Do you get paid to be an organizer? Are you like on that level? What kind of level are you for an organizer? And yeah, I've read that actually in some Reader's Digest thing, that you're supposed to take 15 minutes to clean up an area, or dedicate 15 minutes at a time so you don't feel overwhelmed. Some lady claims that changed her life, and that she lived in a real pigsty. So, like they say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite full at a time. I gotta throw this roast away I made yesterday, guys. It came out hard and nasty. It's a shame, but I kept it on high for too long. So I usually start the slow cooker at high for like first 15-20 minutes. But a lot of times I forget. And this time I really forgot. So it got hard. It's pretty hard. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the donation. let's see what my hair turns out to look like. Is it going to have a brassy look? I was getting scared for a hot minute that it's going to have a brassy look. Don't anybody tell anyone I'm throwing away food. But it's, I can't eat it. I'm sorry. It's not the best. I mean, I ate it yesterday, but barely. And it's got so much fat in it, it's hard to even eat it around the fat, to be honest. You own a retail shop? Is a gift you have? Oh. Where am I located? In the southwest of Planet PXL 450. I live in an RV, but my husband's stationed for work like a year and a half at a time now, because he sees the construction sites from beginning to end now, kind of. But we've been doing RV living since March 2021. And been on the road since fall 2019. But I don't feel like I should say I'm on the road now because we have long-term sites. But when we first went on the road, it was every 2 months we moved. And first I went through Oregon, parts of Oregon I'd never been in. And then we went to Utah, then Illinois, then Texas, then Washington State, and now my secret location. But I like staying at one site longer, definitely. Moving every 2 months, it gets to be an old story quick. I mean, it sounds exciting because you're traveling and everything, but you got to find a place to live, and you know, you get to stay in seedy hotels and ran down apartments, because that's the only people who want to rent to you for 2 months, to be honest. Because you can't sign a lease nowhere, you can't get a nicer place. So that's why we ended up getting an RV. And this RV's pretty nice. So I should stop complaining. You're in California, Amy? Yeah, I was born in Long Beach, but we moved when I was 11 to Oregon. But I used to, well, I went down to Eureka. I don't know if you're in that area, in Northern Cali, for a couple visits. I went down to Santa Cruz for a visit. I went down to Huntington Park quite a few times for a visit, but that's all in my 20s. I haven't really spent any, oh, and then, I mean, Northern Cali, I was in all the time, like 10 years ago, like all the time. But I mean, it was just hop, skip, and a jump from where I was living in Southern Oregon. So like McDowell, I don't know that area. It's like really out in the woods. I mean, it's a one-horse town, and the horse might have already been stolen by some Indians. That's Indians. What the heck? Central Coast? Oh. Is that anywhere near Santa Cruz? Or is that way off, Amy? Josie and the Pussycats. It's a nice RV. Well, thanks for being positive, Amy. Hey, Amy, do you know how to take tape off of wooden surfaces? Because you're an organizer. Do you do cleaner stuff too? Well, I already ruined it on this attempt. But for next time, I get tape. When my husband buys anything with tape, he thinks it's cool to put on the nearest wooden surface. And then when I take it off, it takes off the surface. So I already effed it up on this because I was in my feelings, but I already effed it up. I took this off and already took off the top of the wood, so I just put it back. I just put it back to match up. But do you know how to take that off? I was reading you're supposed to get soapy hot water to keep the wood from coming off with the tape. Do you know about that, Amy? And see, I had just burned myself. So I wasn't in a good mood. Not like real burn myself, but I was using this stupid thing. Look at this stupid thing. This is like an iron. Like a new age iron. And I didn't know how to use it right, and all the steaming hot water fell on my arm and hand. And I was already in a mood. Guys, this is like a reality TV show today, sorry. Add soapy hot water to one edge. Yeah, next time. The isopropyl alcohol. Yeah. And then the warm water. Okay, I'll do it next time. I already effed up that surface. I'm about to get out my markers. You guys have these stupid markers? I don't know if it would really work on that surface, but I got these markers for this. Look, and they might be dried out by now. I've had them a long time. You know these markers to mark in the spots? They're made by Weeman. They're the same people who make the stainless steel cleaner that don't work. So, not for me at least. Okay. But I might need Amy here. See, Amy said she's an organizer. Now I'm making her a cleaner too. I don't know if she knows that stuff. The markers can help for sure. Furniture markers, yeah. Well, and then I got all this stuff like, well, you know, the oat, or what do they call it? Here's the product I'm saying didn't work for me, in case y'all want to know. This stuff didn't really work. Stainless steel wipes. So, where's that stuff I use? Oh, I don't know. I found this one, but I have a darker one. I have this, but I have the darker one. I have all sorts of things for wood cleaning, or wood stain. I don't know. What do you call it? Polishing. This one made me mad because it said it didn't have no petrol products in it. So I wanted to make it safe for the cats. And then when I read it, it's got paraffin oils, petroleum. But they have some fancy wording to trick you to make you think it's all natural. No, it ain't. Oh well, the cats are going to have their fair share of petroleum in their system. What can I do? Yeah, I don't know where the darker stuff is. Is this the darker stuff? Yeah, this is the darker stuff. So this is what I put on the darker surfaces. It's fun to fix them up. I wish you were here, lizard. Yeah, I already am employing Amy. She's already part of the crew. This stuff's so messy, I don't know if I really want to take it out. But this is what I use for the darker wood. Just Old English. The darker wood surfaces. I mean, this is like almost paint. Or like wood stain, definitely. It's definitely more than just like lemon oil, if you know what I'm saying. Countdown. They want me to put a countdown on the screen. Sorry for all the... best general cleaner is vinegar and hot soapy water. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Well, mix it with Everclear. What the hell? Oh, what? Why do I look that color? What happened to me? Why do I look that color, guys? Is that really my skin tone right now with the makeup on? That was scary. Vinegar's great for mold. I don't think I've had any mold issues here. Well, some people think that that's why I'm sick all the time, that I have mold in my body. M-O-L-D, but who knows? Should I take that tape off and try to fix that thing right now, guys? No, I don't want you guys to see me get real upset if it don't work. I gotta focus on making dinner today anyway. Yeah, I have. They think I have They think I might have fibromyalgia, but I haven't ever been diagnosed with it. They think it's um, just Mr. G. Mr. G looked into it, or Herman. Herman, my husband, looked into it. When he decided he was going to fix me one time, he got me all these supplements. Once. Can you take any supplements for that, Amy? You want to see? You want a fit check, Dinesh? You want a fit check? I don't know. Let me try to. My hand's dirty. Let me try to pull up my pants first. This is my yacht club shirt. My yacht club shirt. I pulled it out. I've only worn it once. It's a Walmart yacht club shirt. Like people. Like there's a Walmart yacht club. Like the yacht, like the real yacht club is going to have their merchandise at Walmart. Well, because I don't know about well, you probably don't know because you're not in the USA. But USA women's fashion trend this spring and summer were yacht club East Coast theme stuff. Okay, here's my scary fit check. Oh wait, I was supposed to put my shirt down. Okay, wait. This is not even going good. Okay, there's my fit check. Suck in the tummy and there we go. And you even saw my feet. That's scary. But that's my fit check. What do you guys think? I think the shirt doesn't really go with the outfit, but I didn't want to mess with finding more stuff. And now you saw my feet. Don't let any of the feet weirdos know. I've been sailing. So there's my here's my shower check. Oh shit! You guys didn't see that crap. Now I'm embarrassed. I hope you guys weren't looking at what was in there. I'm gonna have to like delete this shit. You're definitely getting this place uncensored today. Okay, I might have to start the live again, guys. I might have to start the live again. That's so effing embarrassing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start the live again. It's very effing embarrassing. D3 and K2? Okay, I got that. Yeah, the shirt don't go with the outfit, right? I knew it. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart the live because that is, if anybody sees what was in my shower, that's hell of embarrassing, to be honest. Alright, I'm restarting the live. Sorry, guys. Should I? Well, if anybody watches it on the replay, I know I made a big deal out of it, so then I just rewind it. Who cares? Okay, who cares? F it. Ah! What's going on? I don't know. Humiliation, rituals, attacks of the enemy, trials and tribulations. Okay. I don't give an F anymore. What's acolytes? I don't even know what acolytes are. I thought acolytes were like when people stand and clap and give kudos. I thought acolytes was a synonym for kudos. Thank you, Jeff, for the... What? I plead the blood of Jesus over Jeff. Don't seek confirmation? Okay, so just do it. What? Restart the live? Oh, something was there, Dinesh. Something was definitely there. Maybe you are too, Okay. Should I restart the live? But Jeff here from the island boy's giving me tips. I pranked my neighbor. Magnesium glycinate? Well, I don't know if this is, what type of magnesium this is, but have you ever seen this stuff? But I looked on the ingredients, it's got magnesium in it, and it smells really good, this hemp lotion. But I looked on the ingredients and the magnesium is after the fragrance. So I'm not sure how much magnesium is really in here, but it's supposed to have arnica. What else? Electrolytes and magnesium in it. So then what I did last night, or last couple nights, is I got this Dead Sea magnesium oil. And so just to give it a little more oomph, I put that in the lotion. So a 2-for-1. You think that'd be good on magnesium? I mean, this is like magnesium supposedly from the Dead Sea waters. Or sea. Oh, you know what I mean. My most controversial take? What do you notice about me, Dinesh? My most controversial take? Well, I can't spray the oil directly on my skin or it burns. And I've heard that means you're deficient in magnesium, Amy. Have you heard that? But I have really sensitive skin too. I got all this DMSO. Have you tried DMSO? I've tried it in 3 different products and I still can't get it right. I tried it in a gel form, then I went liquid form, and now I have it in a diluted 70-30 mix with 70% DMSO and 30% aloe vera. And I still can't figure out how to do it so that it doesn't like burn. I mean, it burned so bad before I thought this must be the way hell feels if you go to hell. And no cap. Well, do you have any luck with DMSO, Amy? I haven't had luck with it. I mean, I get pain relief after the major burning, or pain relief after the major itching, but it's like I got to go through worse pain to get to the pain relief, and I'm just not about that life. Ah! I'd rather just have my mild to medium pain than to go through severe pain to get rid of the pain. I guess I'm just all about short term and not long term. Hot asphalt. Yeah. I saw that in a Looney Tunes commercial. Or a Looney Tunes episode. Eat more spinach. Local farm market. In my state, there's no such thing. Dinesh, the first time I lived over here, you get the vegetables on Wednesday. And if you don't go to the market on Wednesday, you don't get vegetables. This is not a place known for vegetables. I'm in the freaking desert, and they just, I don't know. They don't, this market here, I can't even buy anything in this market. We have to go an hour away to Walmart because the local market sucks so bad. Taz, you recommend the spinach? What veggies do I eat? What's a veggie? I don't eat that many vegetables, I'll be honest. I was eating a lot of salads, but I haven't been eating very many vegetables lately. Guys say spinach all the way. Okay, I'll try to get some spinach. Oh, is that what's going on? You know, I don't go to the store. I rely on Mr. G for that, and he asks me to make grocery lists, and I never do, so it's probably my bad that I don't make the grocery list. So I'm stuck with whatever he gives me. That's Herman, I mean. I gotta stop calling him Mr. G. Every time I call Mr. G, my mom yells at me. Why are you calling him that? Or I say my husband. She goes, why are you calling him that? Why don't you call him his name? So I'm switching over. I've been going out to get sun every day, Amy, except the last 2 days because I slept 12 hours. I slept 12 hours last 2 days, but before then, like for a couple, like maybe 2-3 weeks, 2.5 weeks maybe, I was going out in the morning and doing a morning walk, a short morning walk here. Basically, there's a barn at the end of this road. There's a dirt road behind me, and so I was going as close as I could get before I ran into the neighbor's place with the barn, because they got dogs that bark, and I got cats that go on walks with me, and I didn't want to disturb them, you know, earlier in the morning with their dogs barking because I'm out and about. So I kind of knew how far I could go before the dogs figured me out. So I mean, it's just like, I don't know, maybe a block. It's not really that long. But I would go there, and then I would just kind of stand around, walk back and forth a little, stretch out, all that jazz. For my sunshine. Yeah, it's decent stuff. Shout out to Amy. Decent advice. Well, you're a very caring person, Amy. Cleanse my... Well, the problem with cleanses, Dinesh, is that when I've tried to do cleanses, I get all itchy. I get major brain fog. I don't know how to do a proper cleanse without, like... My hand was breaking out so bad. I had got two deeper cuts in my hand, and they were oozing blood. And that was from trying to do a cleanse. My hands looked like they were 100 years old. And my friends, my elders told me it was because toxins were trying to come out of my skin. I don't know how to do a detox without overloading my system of toxins. I've tried a few times, and it's just another horrible experience when you're already feeling bad. I don't do sunscreen, Amy. I never... Amy, are you my age? Are you the copper tone? Not copper tone, what was it? Are you the age where all we knew was that brown syrup we put on our skin? And we thought that was sunscreen. We use tannin lotion instead of sunscreen. I'm from that generation. I'm talking about detoxins, Dinesh. I used to wear a castor oil vest. I used to wear a castor oil vest with a castor oil wraparound, and that was supposed to detox me. And instead, I got extremely sick. And then I tried to do other detoxes, and I ended up shitting and pissing like nobody's business, and that didn't work either. So. You're 54? Okay, Amy. Yeah, I gathered that when you said no sunscreen. Because these younger people, they be checking the, what's this thing? The radiation index or some BS? Somebody tell me the UV index is 50 or 10 or 9. I don't know. I'm like, UV index? What you talking about? They're like, that's whether they can go outside or stay in. This younger generation, they're like training them to be vampires. Well, I can't go out. The UV index is too high. UV index? Are you serious? They're making it sound like they're making it sound like, the sun. Yeah, as brown as you can get. You know what time it is. Let's get out the Crisco oil. We ran out of cocoa butter. Well, we got some cooking oil. Maybe we can use that in a pinch. Put that on our skin. Bake us up real good. we grew up with the outdoors being an oven, and we're the turkey on Thanksgiving. We had to get nice and brown and bask. And have a little brush and glaze ourselves nice and good with some cooking oil. Yeah, I know, Dinesh. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 5 grandkids. Okay. Shout out to Amy. Yeah, she can be an outer. 54 is outer material. Oh, Amy, they're teasing me because I got a group of friends that I call my outers. Or otters, as some think I say. Fluorescent lights, yeah, I'm not a fan of those either. What kind of work were you doing, Lizard Scream? You know what? A lot of older folks watch me. Actually, guys, a lot of older folks watch me. I don't know if they're just not commenting or something, because when I get my demographics for my viewers, I got like a solid, like, I would have to guess like 15% or something, seniors watching me. Did you guys realize I got like 15% senior crew? But you know what I think? I think when I look at my analytics for the age range, I think it's just like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're out in real life, it's probably 15% seniors, right? Something like that. So I think the age groups are really, like, it used to trip me out that so many young people watch me, but then I looked at the other side and it trips me out how many older people watch me. I mean, I'm no spring chicken, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Gatekeep my outers? I'm gatekeeping y'all. They got to protect their eye gates. You guys, I did something not good for my eye gates yesterday. I did something really not good for my eye gates last night. And no, it wasn't looking at porn. It wasn't that. Next guess. But does anyone know Di Antwood? Does anyone know Di Antwood? The rap band from Africa? Or rap band. It's like a couple. The rapping couple from Africa. I didn't know they were still on the scene, right? I didn't know they were still on the scene. But for some reason I looked them up. And they're making a mini movie. So I watched the first segment of their mini movie. Definitely wasn't protecting my eye gates. The rat band? The girl kind of looks like a rat with her hair, not going to lie. What? Dinesh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. I was all up in that. Hey, they rap good though. No, not gonna lie, they do rap good. They can bust out a few bars. I was impressed. Well, they were singing in like some African language, but it was pretty good, whatever they were singing. You've been into them for a long time? Okay, so I tried to get J-Dub. I was doing a temperature check on J-Dub in Skeetum's stream, right? And I was like, how about them Die Atwood? You know what J-Dub said? I was like, how about them Die Atwood, J-Dub? You know what J-Dub said? So I backed away with it, with a quickness. He said, they're kind of weird. They're kind of weird. I'm like, oh shit. Never mind. I was going to put him on game, but no, I think I did mention they have a little meeting. I was like, who cares? I mentioned it, but I don't think he's going to be watching it today or anytime soon. Let's put it that way. He didn't seem impressed with that. No, it's you, Dinesh. It's you. It's all on you, buddy. You're the one going into my psyche. Don't get it twisted. Get a job? J-Bud, I'm about to delete that comment. I'm sorry, I gotta delete that comment. I gotta protect my eye gates. Almost pinned the comment. Oh, how do I delete the comment? Remove. Sorry, gotta remove that comment. Yeah, J-Bud, we gotta get out the Ritz crackers, we gotta get out the aged Vermont white cheddar, and we gotta get out the salami stick. And don't get it twisted. The summer sausage for our new friend Amy. And we got to get out the sparkling Welch's sparkling grape juice. The white grape, because we fancy like that. That's how we roll when Amy's around. And when we drink our drink, we gotta put the pinky out. We gotta drink our drink with the pinky sticking out, just so she know we fancy. Like this. I can't even do it with a coffee cup. It's meant to do it with like a champagne glass. Sorry. You gotta wave your pinky around when you drink your drink. Show how fancy you are. You got a Chicago friend? Is that your brother from another mother? Is that your quote-unquote black friend? Sorry, I can't help it. You told me already. You told me about him. That's how I knew. I'm not getting in your psyche. It's just you put it in the comments before. So you thought I didn't pay enough attention to your comments. Think about it, Dinesh. I knew that. And I'm trying to read all your comments from yesterday, Dinesh, and I have to admit you had some keepers in your comments yesterday. You had some good ones that I totally missed. Shame on me. We were talking about, I don't know, what did we talk about here, on here? Anyways, there's a reason you brought it up. I forget why. Watched what the same time? Did you watch the Diane Atwood movie, Dinesh? Is that what you're talking about? It says to be continued, right when it was getting good. It got good at the end, and then it said to be continued. Oh well, my eye gaze can only take so much. Yeah, I used to listen to Diane Wood like a decade ago. Like, I seriously lived in Eugene, Oregon when I was listening to them. And I know I haven't lived in Eugene, Oregon for like maybe 10 years. At least a solid 8. 9. Yeah, like, so yeah, basically 10. That's why I was surprised they're still making stuff. I was like, dude, you guys are in for the long game. The movie was 18 minutes. How can you call that long? You ever watch Gone with the Wind? Gone with the Wind's an all-day event. And you thinking 18 minutes is a long movie, y'all? This new generation, I tell you. You don't know long until you're living with Mrs. Ray and she announces Gone with the Winds on Saturday. She announced it to me like the middle of the week, so I knew to make no plans for Saturday. Because I watched Gone with the Wind with her. That movie's like, what, 5 hours long? 6, 7? I don't know, it's long. Plus, I watched it with commercials. So after commercials, yeah, it was like 7 or 8 after commercials. Because it was on American movie classics. Yeah, me and Lady Ray used to watch all the old Clark Gable movies together. I read a book about Clark Gable. He actually spent some time in Oregon, actually, in his youth. Working in a lumber mill. Wow. Yeah, I gotta not endorse them, right, Tass? But hey, I keep it real, and that's what I watched. So, you gotta be honest. But what's wrong with them? Or is that just a given? Just look at them and run the other way. J-Dub said they're a little weird, so stay away. What's wrong with Danny? She hasn't figured it out. What's wrong with her? I mean, they were speaking in African when they were rapping, so I don't know what they were saying. Some people say you shouldn't listen to music in other languages because you don't know what they're saying. That's a hardcore Christian thing. Like my elders, they won't listen to music in other languages that they don't know because they don't know what the songs are saying. They don't want to be corrupted. Okay. What am I doing now? I'm the last thing you see before you go to sleep? Really? Elizabeth Taylor? She's not in Gone with the Wind. It was a British actress. In fact, everyone got mad. All the American actresses got mad because they picked Vivian Leigh, is it? Vivian Leigh? I want to say. Yeah, they were mad that they didn't give the role to an American actress. And of course, Clark Gable, but we all know that. And then Butterfly McQueen won an Academy Award, an Oscar. Butterfly McQueen won an Oscar, but they wouldn't let blacks go to the Oscars. And so she won an award and she couldn't even be there to accept it because she played Scarlett's nanny. But because she was black, she wasn't allowed there into this event. Okay, J Bud, lay it on us. Is it me too? Ah! 1616 kissing you goodnight, J Bud. Your alter ego. Gary Cooper was in a movie called Sergeant York. Was Sergeant York from World War I or something? What would I say to aliens? Oh, I don't have it. Jesus saves. I'll try to get them baptized. Is it worth the watch? What? Gone with the Wind? Well, Gone with the Wind's one of my favorite books. So for me, yeah, but it's only because I love the book. Because Scarlett's really a conniving woman. Scarlett's really she's a big fake. And the whole book is about how she's manipulating people or trying to manipulate people. And her relationship with Rhett Butler. And it explains a little about Civil War history, like the wars, the battles. Well, the reason it was one of my favorite books is because when I read it, I forgot I was reading the book. She wrote it so well that Gone with the Wind is written so well that I forgot I was reading the book. I actually visualized that I was actually there doing the stuff there. So, I mean, that's on another level, if you can read a book. And I wasn't, like, high or anything. It was just, that was how great, to me, the book, I get absorbed in the book. I, like, became one with it. Yeah. By Margaret Mitchell. And it's really sad how she passed away. I probably mentioned it here before. But she was going to one of the re-screenings of Gone with the Wind, and a drunk driver took her out. He ran her over right as she was walking to the theater. The Chinese accent. Should I remove the tape? Should I remove the tape and try to fix the wood on the live? Or is it going to make me cry? I'm scared now that I reapplied the tape. That might have been a dumb idea too, because what if more of the wood surface comes off? I didn't really think that through. Oh, it's like plywood. It's just plywood with that fake wood top. So it's not real wood. It's, you know what I mean? I think it's just like wallpaper wood. Whatever you call it. Okay. I need the lid. And I put too much water in. I guess I'll add more seasoning. Well, I don't know. Good observation, J Bud. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. How'd you notice it first, J Bud? You're on another level, homeboy. I'm just throwing in all these spices in hopes that it comes out good. Ah! I don't even know what I'm doing to keep it real. So you guys want to watch me take off the tape and try to fix this wood with a wood marker? Or is that like watching paint dry? It's probably like watching paint dry, right? Did Amy bounce? She was supposed to be my support crew on it. Okay, now where'd I put the lid to the slow cooker? Can't be that far away. I just was here with it. What am I cooking? Well, I'll show you, but I don't know if you can tell. I just put a bunch of rosemary and thyme on the top. There's a roast under there. Sorry, you don't look the prettiest. I wasn't planning on springtime with it. That was okay. Soak it first. Okay, Amy. Well, I already put off the tape, Amy. I already put off the tape and the top already came off. Oh, you mean some more top won't come off this time? I see. Or should I just leave it alone? Here, I'm going to show you guys. And you guys tell me. Should I just leave it alone and just let the tape stay there? Because this is... Okay, this is the tape. And I already put it off and a little piece came off. Like, especially right there, a piece came off. Should I take it off and try to make it pretty? Or should I just leave it and let the tape stay there? So there's like two smallish little dotty areas like around here where it came off and then like a little segment there. Leave it alone? Okay, Joan. Joan says leave it alone, I will. Okay, I put garlic. Okay, I got garlic here. Joan's gonna help me fix up everything. I'm gonna put garlic. It's my OCD or something, J Bud. It's my OCD coming out. If you haven't figured out, Danny's a little OCD-ish. Is that a sign of autism or a trauma response? I don't know. Okay, is this enough garlic? I'm putting that in. This is already minced up garlic from the dollar store. Okay, I got salt in there. I put in lots of salt. I got like 3 types of salt in there. Pepper. I guess I put a little more pepper. Butter. Okay. Is this enough butter? Okay, well, J-Dub would make a good couple. If only you're my age. I'm just teasing. You know I don't date anyone my age. I'm just teasing more. Okay. Okay, we got the butter. All right, hi, Jennifer. Oh, is that you, Jen? Love you, Jen. Jen's right there, but she's bouncing. She's just saying hi and bye. Well, now my hands are all buttery, guys. What kind of meat is it? I mean, it's a roast. Hi, Jen, we love you, says Taz. Peace sign, Jen, says J Bud. And J Bud is 1616. I mean, oops! I blew your cover. I blew your cover, buddy. I'm sorry. Loose lips sink ships. Onions. Oh, yeah, let me put the onion stuff in. I got pickled onions. I'm using pickled onions. 16 says, Jen, I'm defending you, by the way. Okay, I really gotta wash my hands. I really gotta wash my hands, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, what was next? The pickled onion. Kisses, 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 Taz and 16. I gotta go downstairs and get my Amazon packages now. I'll check on y'all later. Blessings. Guest appearance by Jen. Okay. What do you think? This is enough of these pickled onions? They're red pickled onions. Okay. Taz says, have a great day, Jen. Hot coffee? Yeah. Raw onions? Well, this is what I have. I work with what I have. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I do everything in the crock pot, Joan. You guys, aren't you guys glad you don't live with me? Imagine eating crock pot meat every day of your life. Almost. I mean, don't you think you'd get tired of it? Okay. Well, what's the other things I was adding? The way you arrange your home is the way you arrange your mind and in turn the world. Life might conspire us to meet in real life, says Dinesh. Anything's possible. Start reading books on my lives. Oh, the issue with that is I would have to read something like Alice in Wonderland, or Frankenstein. Well, this is what this guy I follow reads. He reads books, and I wondered why he read these books that were like not current, but it's because of copyright laws. You can't read anything that was published in like the last 100 years or something like that. So I'd have to read you all a classic. Oh yeah, he read the Mountains Are Elephants, or White Elephants for Mountains, or I don't know, what's it called? It's an Ernest Hemingway book. You guys know that one? Something about elephants and mountains? Okay, what else did this person, Joan, what else did you say to put in here? I put in the onions, sorry they're not raw or fresh. I put in the butter. I put in the garlic. Oh, that Worcestershire sauce. That's my idea. Nonfiction? There's even versions of the Bible you're not supposed to read without permission, so I don't know. Or are they saying the Bible's fiction? Are they haters? Oh, salt and pepper. Yeah, I got Himalayan salt. I got celery salt. And I got Utah salt in here. It's global. And plus the stuff I used had salt. So that's actually 4 types of salt. This stuff had salt too. Whatever salt they use in here. Salt's the first ingredient. So we got plenty of salt. Pepper. Yeah, I need to put more pepper. I just did a sprinkle. Alright, I'm going to put this Herbes de Provence in there. Or is that overkill? Because I already put in the thyme and rosemary. But here goes the Herbes de Provence. This has a lot of sage in it. This is not this bottle. It's something else I bought in bulk. This stuff, the original stuff's way better. The original stuff got lavender in it. It's fancy. I got a short story, but it's about me and people I used to know. It's a borderline stupid fanfic. Y'all want to have me read that? Okay. I mean, I co-wrote it with someone I used to know. Read it? If I can find it, I'll read it. But you guys can't make fun of me. You guys can't make fun of me. It's low-key embarrassing. Okay. What was the other thing to put in here? I wrote a story with the girl who lived in the nunnery in New York. I don't know if any of you remember that story, or me talking about the girl I was friends with who claimed she was, instead of going to prison, she was sentenced to live in a nunnery in New York. And it might be hard to follow because you're in New York? Okay, I try to find it right after I put this in. Oh, I still gotta find the lid, guys. Whatever happened to the lid? And Dinesh says my shirt don't match my pants. So I gotta change my shirt. Hey, Vanch, you catfished me, Vanch. Catfished me. You got a new profile picture and you don't look the same. Catfished me, bro. Well, first I gotta find this top, guys. Did I somehow throw it in the sink? What has happened with me? I should ask what happened with you. Catfished me. Your profile pictures don't match. Okay, guys, I gotta find this lid. Oh, it's in here. Why'd I throw it in there? That's weird. I threw the lid in the dirty dishes. Okay, hang on. I gotta... How am I even gonna do this? Well, this story is supposed to be a, you see. When I read you guys, seriously, it's, ah! Well, there's something about that story, too, that's part of my psyche now. Or, I don't know how to explain it. Dinesh is writing. It's crept into my subconscious. Okay, let me put this roast on. I'll try to find the story me and Miss K wrote. I'll call her Miss K. Try to find the story me and Miss K wrote, and I'll read it to you guys. But you guys, if it's too weird, just let me know and I'll stop reading it, because I never plan to read it to anyone. And I didn't write, I only wrote half of it, okay? I only wrote half of it, so you don't know which half I wrote. I'm not going to tell you which half I wrote, guys, so you go... Is it even in here? Hang on. Is it even in here? Make fun of only half of it, that's right. Oh, well, you gotta find it first. So I wrote it in a notebook and I tore the pages out and I put it under a bunch of my junk. And I don't want to get these nice green pants. Look, I don't want to get these nice green pants all dirty trying to find this junk. It's not in here, guys. Not in there. Okay, it might be on this side. Might be on this side. I don't know. I don't know where I hit it. Ah! Here it is. Here's the story. You guys really want the story? Don't make fun of me if I read it, please. But here's the story. You want it? Here's the bullet that was in Nellie. You guys remember the bullet in Nellie? I still got it on deck. There's the bullet they took out of Nellie. Remember the bullet from Nellie? From my cat? That's it right there. Okay, who's ready for the story? Story today or tomorrow? You want the story now or tomorrow? Straight from the jump. Yeah, it's a bullet. Now, okay. You guys can't clown me. It's totally, sounds like we're middle school girls. You wouldn't think this was full-age grown women writing this stuff, just to let you know. I mean, this sounds like it's from Sweet Valley High or Babysitter's Club or, I don't know, something I would read as a teenage girl. Okay. It's about, well, I won't tell you what it's about. I'll let you make up your own mind. Well, where's it start? That's not even the start. I don't have the start of the story, guys. Okay, well, I don't have the start of the story, guys. I just have the... I just have the... I don't have the... I only have the second half of the story. Why did I not put the first half in here? Okay. Okay, well, I'll read. Maybe I thought the first part was too stupid, so I just threw it away. Okay, I'll save it for Friday. I mean, I only have the second half of the story, and you won't understand it unless I have the first half. Yeah, I'll save it for Friday for Taz's request. But now I'm disappointed I don't have the first half. I guess I was too embarrassed and just tore it up. We went back and forth. We went back and forth. Look. We went back and forth. My lines and her lines. D is for me, K is for her. D, a little bit, K, and then D's part, and then K's part, and then D's part, and then K's part. Like that. We were writing it back and forth. Oh yeah, I did put the crock pot on. Thanks for reminding me, Joan. Let me make sure it's actually on. Sometimes I think I have it on and I don't. Okay, that's the initial of my that's my co-writer's initial. Well, Taz wants me to wait till later. Yeah, it's Kelsey. Taz wants me to wait till later. You guys want me to eat the ice cream? You want to watch me eat the fruit Slurpees? The fruit icy stick? No, instead of ice cream, I got fruit pops. Fruit sticks. Real disappointment, but hey. What's the age group here? I don't know. Everybody put your age in the chat. Yeah, I was just saying, Joan, earlier, you must have missed it, that I do look at my demographics, and I have people of all ages watching me, according to the YouTube demographics. I mean, it's every age category. Has like 15% viewers. OCD, me? I already said I was OCD earlier, Joe. 27, Dinesh is 27. So you want me to change my shirt, Dinesh? Or do you care? Well, I mean XXL, I got Skeetum, I got Alana, and I got Cody. They're all younger viewers. Y'all not giving your real ages. Joan, don't even pay attention. They all fake outs here. Just trust me. I just looked at my age demographics. It's like 15% in every category. What? I didn't know that. I didn't know that XXL. Well, what they do is they give me a age ranges like under 18, 18 to I don't know, 18 to 23, 23 to 30, 30 to 35. I don't know. I do a screenshot. Y'all really want to see it? If y'all really want to see it, I take a screenshot of it. I screenshot it and post it so you guys can see what YouTube says my age demographics are for viewers on my lives. Oh, really? XXL? My t-shirt? He don't got a t-shirt. Oh, me? It says Yacht Club, but Dinesh says it don't match my, or it says Yacht. Yeah, Yacht Club. Dinesh says it don't match my bottoms. I agree though, it doesn't really match. This is super hot. I can't believe he's on here. Get off of here. That's super hot because of the dryer part. It's drying. Yeah, you're going to roast your little body. We don't want you to roast your butt. Ah! They're always on there. I guess I don't mind the heat. Yeah, I got 2 orange cats. A calico, a tabby, and 2 white cats. You have to have roadblocks? You're addicted to it? Is that your way of saying you're addicted to it, X? Well, it says 15% of my viewers are seniors. So 77, maybe you're the 77-year-old they're talking about, or senior. Should I put this shirt on instead? Will this shirt go better? But it's long sleeve. I don't want to wear a long sleeve right now. Well, you guys can't even see my bottom half, so what do you care? Right? I'm gonna have one of these sticks. I dyed the top half of my hair, but I don't think that stuff worked. I don't think it worked. I used half the bottle of that stuff. I don't think it really took. Well, just maybe a tinge, but that's it. That's the Nesh said, a tinge. I only put it on my top half, but it looks like I went all the way through with it. I don't know. Didn't Spain win the World Cup? I mean, I just saw a headline. Yoga is satanic? I always tell people I don't do yoga. So if you're trying to be shocking or something, it's not gonna work. Or is that your true belief that yoga is satanic? Joan, I say that all the time, Joan. Don't worry, guys. Guys who know me. Don't I always throw shade on yoga? Don't I always say it's no good? I've had so many people come in here and tell me to do yoga. I used to do Kundalini yoga, which gives you the spirit of Python. You think the Python spirit is Leviathan? Is the same theme? I was wondering about that. I haven't looked into it. Joan, what's your favorite demonic spirit? You want to talk about it? I already went over Leviathan. I read the chapter in Job about Leviathan, and I went over Jezebel. So what spirit can we go over next, Joan? Moloch? Moloch's for abortions. I don't like that one, Lizard Scream. I really hate that one, Moloch. That's the god you abort your babies and sacrifice to. Jezebel's Leviathan's friend? Yeah, because they're both marine spirits. Is that what you mean, Joan? I talk about the weirdest stuff, then somebody asks me for a date. Have I heard somebody saying this stuff I'm saying? I would be like, if I wasn't on page with them, I'd be like, stay away from them. J Bud, I've seen these spirits manifest in people. I've seen people's voice change. I've seen people's bodies twist, and they can't control themselves because they have spirits like this in them. Now, I'm not very good at knowing what spirits are what. But it's demonic spirits manifest in front of me. So it's not just like I want to call somebody this or I want to call somebody that. When you actually seeing is believing. People say seeing is believing. Well, if you saw the stuff I saw, you would believe in them. Well, yeah, some people think they're too good to have demonic spirits around them. Some people think because they're Christian, demonic spirits can't be around them. But I'm a strong Christian and demonic spirits are still around me. So I'm glad for you people who think that because you're Christian that they can't be around you. But they're around me and I'm Christian and they don't care. In fact, if I play certain music, if I play Christian music, they will come out more because they get triggered and they manifest. And that's Christian music. That's not even me. That's other people's stuff that's Christian based. So it's not just like I'm saying I'm a Christian, but I must not be because there's still demons messing with me. No. I play Christian music and the demons even come out more around here. Bud, yeah, you're lucky if they don't come around you. Douglas Adams, yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right, Lizard Scream. Nothing is impossible, only improbable. But I don't want to be talking about that, but I mean, I have read a lot of books in my life. Yeah. Google Chrome. Read what? But I'm not saying J Bud. Well, they say Bob Dylan had spirits in him writing for him. But I don't know. You guys can believe what you want to believe. And maybe sometimes people say there's a spirit in someone because they are hated on them. I mean, that's possible too. I read the Bible every day. Yes, I like Bob Marley, Dinesh. I put one of his songs, I put his redemption songs for my black and white short. Man, guys, I want to go pick that tape off. Should I? Or is that like picking a scab? I want to pick that tape off. Black eyes are demonic? What color are my eyes? You got me tripping now. Don't pick at it? Okay. Mumbling? Yeah. I deal with mumbling spirits. I know about mumbling spirits. Yeah, J-Dub, they can do that. The thief on the cross. The thief on the cross, he asked Jesus, um, the thief on the cross repented on the cross. Jesus was crucified with two criminals, and one was a thief on a cross, and Jesus said, I'll see you in heaven tomorrow. Because he accepted the Lord on while he was dying. But here's the problem, Jake Bud. How do you know you're not going to be unalived in your sleep? How do you know when your final moments are? That guy was lucky. We don't always have a chance to get that kind of mercy bestowed upon us. Hey, Jay Bud, I want to rip that tape off. Should I rip that tape off, or am I just going to have another OCD moment? I want to rip it off, or put hot soapy water on it and take it off, or am I just going to be asking for it? Okay, Amy, well, I talk about that stuff all the time. Rip it off? But I already had a major panic attack because I ripped it off, and some of the wood came off. Look, some of this, see here, let me see. See how it's like, well, you're going to think I'm really crazy for caring about this. But see how it's like this? Oh wait, that's not even, okay, well, some of the wood already started to come off. Leave the tape on? Joan is here for the OCD intervention. Leave the dang tape on. Okay, I'll stop with it. Fucking what? Yeah, if you sin, you're leaving a door open. If you sin, you're leaving a door open so that God can't cover you. And so that's why we got to stay off the corn. For those of you doing corn. Hi, Jen. Welcome back. Well, Little Flower, I can read the Russian, but no one else can. Just so you know, so I see what you put. You get your boots? Boot, scoot, and boogie. Jen's turning into a cowgirl from the feet up. At the end, she's going to have a little cute cowgirl hat with like a dove feather in it. And she'll do a boot, scoot, and boogie. We don't have labels, Dinesh. We don't do labels. Right, Jen? Yeah, the devil has legal right to you if you sin. That's right, Joan. Is that why you like the square dancing lizard screen? Because you used to do it in school? You're old, but you can be young at heart. Yeehaw! I'm 48 and I don't disclose my location, but I'm American. You probably figured that out though. But actually some people think I'm from Europe or Australia. You would be surprised. They guess all over the place. Thank you, Little Flower. But you called me a bad name earlier. Well, you pulling the switcheroo on me. Hey Jen, you want to hear about my OCD theme? I only went over it like 4 times already. But now that you're here, can you advise me on my OCD theme? I look Aussie. Oh, hi, Jen's here? Yeah, she's here. girl up in the chat, she says she got boots. I forget your name, DER. I forget your name. I just remember it's the name of the bread factory back home. But I can't remember the bread factory's name either. Sorry. Well, Herman has this habit of whenever he gets anything with tape, he rips the tape off and puts on the nearest wooden surface, and it drives me nuts. So today I had already low-key burned myself with this. I had already low-key burned myself with this stupid thing because it's like an iron, and the hot water leaked out over my hands and arms and on the floor. So I was just cleaning up the water spill because it spilled on here too. And then that's when I noticed he's got this stupid tape here. And I tried gently taking it off, and it took off some of the wood right here in a couple little spots. Should I take off the tape and try to fix it with like some markers, or should I just leave the tape and not do my OCD trip on it? Joan said I better leave that tape on. She's already put, yeah, Joan says, so leave the tape be. But I heard if I put soapy water on it, it'd keep it from taking off the top surface, but it's already too late because I already tried taking it off. Do the marker now. They're so done with me, Jen. They said, okay, girl, you asked about it 4 or 5 times, just take off the dang tape. But I don't think the marker's going to be a very good match. I don't know why I don't read every single comment, but it stresses me out when people ask me why I'm not reading all their comments. Friends, yeah, that's the bread company. Okay, thank you, Amy. I'm 48. Yeah, that's the year I was born. If I missed a comment that was towards me, charge it to my head, nuts in my heart. Jen, what's that mean? Ryan Gosling, what movie? Oh, you can make it really simple for me? Well, God bless you. I like you. Okay, I'm going to try to use the markers. I know, I'm so fixated on this. See, there's a couple. Whoa, I'm going to try to use the markers on these. Should I? Or just leave it alone? To see if these markers are any good before I try that attempt with that other area. Is this even a good color match? No. First, you gotta do a good color match. Or what about these crayons, guys? You think these crayons would help? Oh, you get it? Well, I love you, Amy. Thanks for understanding. That one's too dark. This one? I don't know. Wash it first for a clean surface. Yeah, you're right. She wants to know what I'm doing. She's like, what are you doing, Mommy? What are you doing? Is it ADHD and not OCD? Oh, I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe there's something wrong with me if I'm focused and hyper-focused on tape on the wood. Like, is that a normal thing to hyper focus on and have a panic attack over? Blend with a few colors. I see, Amy. ADHD is autistic, could be. So what do you say, guys? Should I take off the tape or leave it? And then I have to fix this part because that's the part the wood came off on. Joan already told me to leave it. She's like, why do you keep talking about this? ADHD is neurodivergent. Bye, Dinesh. Love ya. Well, my husband put this tape on here, and I tried to take it off earlier, but it took off a bit of the wood, like right here, and a couple little dots. So I want to take off the wood, or take off the tape, but fill it in with these markers and stuff. But I don't know if it'll even work or just look worse. So Joan says I should just keep the tape on there and stop focusing on it. But I found out you're supposed to use soapy hot water. In case you want to know, Jen, if you ever get tape on something like that, you're supposed to use soapy hot water to take it off, to keep the surface from peeling off. But I took it off just in the moment, and so that's how we came to here. Oh yeah, and they said that too. Hey, Jan, you're right. They said that too, to use a hair dryer. To use a hair dryer to keep the surface from coming off. You're right. But I didn't Google it till I already took the tape off once. And I put the tape back on just the same way, so it would cover up where the surface came off. Who said I wasn't reading their comments? I was going to try to go back up and read their comments, but I forget who said it. Did anyone see who said I wasn't reading their comments? People always take it so personally if I don't read their comments, but the fact of the matter is my eyes just go all over the place. It's nothing personal, but people always trip on it, and it's so a little bit discouraging to me because I try my best to read all the comments. Like, I don't know why people don't just retype the comment. When I used to be in chats, I would just retype the comment if I really wanted it to be acknowledged that bad, or put it in caps. But instead, people say stuff like, you didn't read my comment. And then I scroll all the way up to see where their comment was. And then their comment's something like, hi. And then it's like, so I just spent like 10 minutes trying to find a comment that seemed really important, and it was hi. So that's a little discouraging after you've been through those experiences. Just letting you know, guys. What's a steamer? Leave it on forever, the tape? Yeah, that's a good one too, Google Chrome. Take it off, says Amber. Joan's tired of me. She said just take it off and try the marker now. Yeah, I tried peeling it off slowly, Amber. That's what I tried at first, and it didn't work. And it came off. Oh, Google Chrome. Yeah, Google Chrome. Don't ask why I stopped reading comments. That discourages me. Oh yeah, click on their name. Hey, you're... Wait, why didn't I think of that? Thanks, Lizard. That was a good one. Well, this is I responded to their comments. See, this is what I don't understand. I responded to their comments. I mean, maybe not every single one, but I definitely responded to comments they made. So I don't know. Google Chrome, you asked me if I believe in Jesus. I said yes, and you asked something else, and if I'm well read, and I said yeah. So I don't know. That's really confusing when people say I'm ignoring their comments, but I respond to their comments. I mean, I don't know. They probably left the chat by now. Are you still here, Google Chrome? Ah! Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know who Google Chrome was, to be honest, Lizard Screen. And I don't know, maybe I'm using my energy in the wrong direction now, guys. Better wash the dishes? That's actually a good idea. Yeah, we got to forgive everyone 70 times 7. Is that what you said, Anonymous? Does anyone know that quote? Jesus said we have to forgive how many times? 70 times 7? Oh yeah, thank you for the tip, Lizard Screen. Joan, I was just talking about, you know what the irony is when you go on a 10-minute spiel about people saying you're ignoring your comments, and then the first comment you read after that is that you're ignoring comments? I spent that 10 minutes trying to find that last person saying they ignored my comments. I'm not going to read any comments now, guys. Sorry. Like, this is just getting too stressful. Joan, I'm not diagnosed with anything. I just keep it real. The medical profession don't believe a thing I say. They don't even believe I'm in pain. They said it's just depression. All they want to throw is antidepressants at me, Joan. They have not given me any proper diagnosis for anything. Joan, why are you getting like this on me? Do you understand? I just spent the last 15 minutes trying to find all the comments somebody else said I wasn't reading. And now you say I wasn't reading your comments? It's like, you all are, and then after that, there'll be another person and another person and another person. And I just keep trying to get caught up with comments, with the next person telling me I didn't read their comments. Like, I try to be polite, and somebody says you're not reading my comments. So I try to be polite and figure it out, and then somebody gets mad at me for doing that in the meantime, another person. I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to have people continuously lined up saying I don't read their comments, and I have to keep going back and forth. So now at this point, I'm just going to start fresh with this comment 16. 16 says I need to forgive Joan. Okay, Joan, I forgive you. It's okay, Joan. I was just trying to find Explorer's comments. That's why I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was literally trying to find the comments from the last person who said I wasn't reading their comments. Oh, really? With the doctors? Yeah. Well, I think women in our age group, I mean, I've heard it. I've heard it. I don't want to play the victim card, but I've heard that women in our age group, that doctors just like to say, the same thing to all of us. They kind of just lump us together. They go, oh, it's menopause. Oh, it's perimenopause. Oh, it's depression. So, I mean, I feel like that's their go-to cards. I mean, they didn't tell me I had menopause, but my husband's family did. It's like, I'm saying I feel like they're holding our age against us. That's the menopause thing. I mean, not that it can't be true, not that it can't be true, but yeah, you have to be your own advocate, right, Amy? Dr. Dre? Kevin keeping it lighthearted. 1616 says Jen, 1616. I cracked up when I called Danny when she was on the live and she went into shock and you asked her, was God on the phone? I fell over laughing. I fell out laughing, right? Oh, thank you, Jan. Thank you, Jan. Shout out to Jan. Finally giving me a compliment. I feel like, Jan, you low-key hate on a lot of things, but it's nice when you give a compliment. Like, that wasn't nice of you throwing shade on Roblox earlier when XXL loves Roblox, just saying. Dr. Trey. Oh, Amy. Oh, that's horrible, Amy. I have insurance, but even when you don't have insurance, I mean, even when you do have insurance, it's not like it's not the best. Let me just put it that way. Like, you have to pay. They have it all charted out. They have it all charted out. So if you don't pay very much into your insurance, you're not going to get much out of it. And you have to pay a lot into the insurance to see the benefits. So it's like 6 of one or half a dozen of the others. At least in the USA, that's how I feel. Am I right or am I wrong? You have menopause at 43, perimenopause at 40, Joan? Yeah. How did you figure that out? I took a test, at home test, and it said my hormones were fine. Like, not even perimenopause yet. And now I'm 48. And I took the test like a year ago, or maybe even 2 by now, I don't know. You know, time keeps rolling. You gonna ignore Taz? Well, Taz ain't even here. Jan. But you get his name in your mouth, so how's that ignoring him? It's like you're giving him attention even when he's not here. If you ask me. But what do I know? I'm just yapping. Guys. Taz is boring to you? So you're still talking about him. He's so boring, but you can't keep his name out your mouth. Make it make sense. I mean, I don't keep talking about boring people. Like, let me talk about Yoko Ono's great singing voice, okay? Let me talk about Jimmy Carter's presidential term, okay? Let me talk about, what else wasn't the greatest? Let me talk about 50 Shades of Grey, even though I put the book down after chapter 2. Let me talk about paint drying. Let me talk about that tape on the side of the dresser. Let me talk about chicken masala. What's some more boring themes I can cover, guys? What's Mass Effect? That's a video game? At 54, being self-employed, insurance would be almost $3K a month. Yeah, Amy, insurance is no joke. Let's talk about algebra. Let's talk about... Yeah, I'm loose on the goose. Why are you accusing me of being drunk, Jan? Jan, I took the effort of learning how to pronounce your name. I thought you were Jean. You let me call you Jean and Sean and John. And I took the effort to figure out to pronounce your name as Jan. And now you say I'm drunk. Would a drunk person Google how to say Jan in the Netherlands? Would a drunk person ask AI how to say Jan in the Netherlands? No, I'm stone cold sober. Throw some respect on my name, Jan. Yeah, didn't Taz say he thinks Jan should be a mod? No, just kidding. Don't believe that, Jan. I'm talking nonsense, Jan. Now you have ears to hear. Joan, you're married in Oder? O-L-D-E-R. Let's talk about... What? Let's talk about that yacht I own. See, this is proof I got a yacht. I got the yacht club shirt. Y'all want to go on Danny's yacht? Go on a yacht ride? A yacht circumnavigation across the globe? Get to Australia? Yes, Jen knows about my elders. Marriage is for sheep. Bah, bah. I'm going to start going bah, bah, bah. Yawn, bah. Circumnavigation. Free relationships? Yeah, with married women? Tell me about it, Jan. You already told me. You already told me about your illicit affairs. My hair color? I just dyed it. Just the top. I just dyed this part. The color didn't take. The color didn't really take. I used half a bottle of temporary hair dye from here up. From here up, guys. It didn't really do much. Okay, and maybe just like a tinge right here, like Dinesh said, but not really. You're a doctor, Lizard Screen? What kind of doctor? Doctor of philosophy? Dr. Jill Biden? She's a doctor of education, right? Amy, what are you diagnosed with? Can I try ASMR? You want me to snore? Is snoring considered ASMR? What's UOL? I don't know. What do you want to see? Here it is. What do you want to see? There's my hair. $300 hair job. Does that look like a $300 hair job? She spent over 5 hours on my hair. She said she was doing highlights. She said she was doing highlights in my hair. She did every single strand of my hair. My hair was completely done. $500 or $300, but 100 100 was for the shampoo and conditioner. So 200 was actually for the hair job. Well, you missed it earlier. I was complaining that my husband's got tools all over the place. You want to live in an RV? You love my hair color? Thanks. 300, well, 200 for the hair job, 300 for the shampoo and conditioner to keep the color in. I almost didn't spend 100 on the, that was my birthday gift. That was my birthday gift, Joan. I had it done on my birthday. That was my husband's birthday gift to me. I don't own the place. Here you are throwing shade again, Jan. Your favorite job is to throw shade on me, Jan. I'm going to have to tell Taz not to make you a mod. I'm going to have to revoke that discussion, that offer. Well, to be honest, you have to open the sewer tank twice a week, and that's, I mean, I miss having a regular sewer where you don't have to worry about opening the sewer tank. And it has to go through the sewer hose to the main sewage outlet. Yeah, I have a husband. Gee, Jan, you're just a ray of sunshine. But hey, at least you believe in demonic spirits, Jan. You said your brother had one. That's sad, though. That you, the reason you believe in them is sad. So I'm sorry you had to go through that, Jan. No, Jan isn't gay. He likes to kiss up on coworkers of the opposite sex. He already gave me his fanfic. Insta? Hey, David, welcome back. I don't do Insta. Ohio, that's low-key funny. Jan, why do you always throw shade on people? I mean, throwing shade on my managing moderator's one thing, because you guys have never, I mean, straight from the jump, you had beef with them. But, well, why new people now? Welcome in new people, Jan. Don't throw shade on them. And Joan is a mature woman, so I don't know why you're calling her a kid. Do you need a timeout? 16. Jan might need a timeout, because he's very negative. What? W? Jan? Jan? No. 16? Do you need to be removed as a mod? You know, I'm talking about timing them out, not giving them W's. Well, 10 seconds is okay. We always start with 10-second timeouts, or did you forget 16? Oh, well, 1 minute's okay, too. I'm looking better today. Well, I have a stupid crisis, but it's due to OCD, Lotus. There's really ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Holy smokes. What about holy smokes? For what, Joan? He called you he was rude to you, Joan, so you got a 1 minute timeout. I'm not going to play. Maybe Jan will come back and play better. Is that my problem? I'm not on any meds? What do you say about the vibe here? Lizard? Ah! He called you a dumb kid or something, Jan. I mean, Joan. His name is Jan, sorry. Jan? It's spelled Jean, but he's from the Netherlands, so you pronounce it Jan. Jan called you a stupid kid or dumb kid or something, Joan. Can I speak German? No, my husband's name is German, but I don't speak German. Well, he's just always hating on everyone, just to keep it real. He's always coming in here dissing on people. I don't know. He's got some superiority complex or something. Oh, there you are. Speak of the devil. Guess he's back. Jan is back. There has to be a balance. Who's glazing? Nobody glazing up in this hizzy. What do you mean glazing 16? Okay, did you go to Francesca's stream? What's Francesca's glaze percent versus my glaze percent? I want the number 16. You've been in Francesca's stream. Give me her glaze percent glaze, and give me my glaze percent. I guarantee you I'm going to have a lower glaze ratio than her. Oh, Joan, we start with 10-second timeouts, Joan. We start with 10-second timeouts here, so a 1-minute timeout here is like anybody else's 10-minute timeout, Joan. That's just the way we roll. So, Francesca thinks you're a troll? Why, what did you say, Lizard Scream? You're not a troll. You've been vetted by my mod. My mod Jade vetted you, Scream. Lizard Scream. Oh, I'm happy to hear you're on good meds, Amy. And Joan, I know I haven't been reading your comments. I'm sorry. I mean, I have to myself. I just haven't been reading them out loud. And a part of that, let me explain, Joan, is you're talking about your health. So I tend not to read people's comments if they're talking about their personal health, just so that it's not like documented on my videos, if that makes sense. It's just to me a sensitive subject. So out of respect, if people are talking about health issues, I tend to err on the side of caution and not read that, because I wouldn't want necessarily someone blasting my health info on the streets of YouTube. You know what I'm saying, Joan? So I'm reading your comments to myself, just not out loud. You're only positive with me, Jan? Earlier you asked if I was drunk. Is that how you mac on women? Are you drunk? You're talking nonsense. Is that how you get the babes in the Netherlands? Joan doesn't need a timeout. You behave, Jan. You're the one calling names. You're the one calling names, not anyone else. Drunk is a compliment? You're such a backpedaler. That's such a yeah, whatever. I don't believe you. I don't think being called drunk's a compliment. Oh, I'm funny, Scream? Really? Oh yeah, Amy. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just trying to be protective of people on that issue, on health stuff. You love drunk women? How did I walk myself into this? Jan is better than Garfield? Oh no, I take it as a compliment, Scream. Lizard Scream, it's all good in the hood. I'm glad if I can make someone laugh or something. Because I feel like this stream is so random today. And I'm really, I don't know, I'm emotionally a wreck right now, to keep it real, guys. You know how I'm obsessing about that tape? That's my way of not dealing with, like, the more serious issues. I just hyper focus on something that's like low-key, doesn't really matter, because if I'm worried about the more serious stuff, I'm just going to start getting real upset. Joan thinks you're autistic? Welcome to the internet, Amy. I get diagnosed with everything under the sun on here. Trauma response. See, Lizard Scream knows. So instead of worrying about like the end of the world, I'm going to worry about some tape stuck on the side of my dresser. I told the doctor my arm broke in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places. About accurate. How come I defend everyone but you? I've remodded you more times than I have fingers to count on, 16. I done said a long time ago when you were under the Real Antique username, I said I fucks with you. And you know I fucks with you hardcore, so why are you even going to play with me, 16? See, I wanted to take your mod away straight from the jump today, but I didn't. If that's not being a ride or die for you, I don't know what is. And you got me going hood. Get me going hood over here. And Crimson, of course, comes in. Crimson, do you have like some monitoring spirit that just watches my live and tells you when to come in so you can throw shade? See, Amy understands too about hyper-focused stuff. I thought I made up the words hyper-focused right now. I didn't know it's something that's really out there, Amy. Shout out to Amy. I actually read a book. Taz recommended a book to me and I actually finished reading it. So hey, that's the first book I read in a long time too. Y'all proud of me? Yeah, Jan, I read a book Taz recommended. Do you have a book you recommend me read? Or will it be in Dutch? Or German? Or Swahili? Can I get the book in an English version? No, Crimson's other account is Ric Flair. Or something like that. What's your other account? Ric Flair? And see, that happens to be an old school wrestler. So we thought he was Milo because his other account name is similar to an old WWE wrestler's name. Yes, Flick Flair. Okay, so his account's Flick Flair, but we all know Milo's obsessed with WWE, and Ric Flair is, or something, is from WWE. So see how we connected the dots, Crimson? Should we bring Milo back? You know what's weird, guys? No cap. Like once or twice a week for like the last, okay, so the last 2 or 3 weeks, I get notifications that say Milo's tagging me in things. And when I open it to see the post or whatever it is he's tagging me in, it's not there. But I keep getting notifications that Milo's tagging me and stuff. So low key, I think he's like tagging me and stuff and then untagging me or deleting the post. Do you think that's the case? Or why do I keep getting these notifications? Milo's tagged me in something, and then when I go to it, there's nothing there when I click on it. "1981 George?" Oh, I read that a lot. Wait, are you talking about George Orwell's book, 1986? What's 1981 George? Should married couples use protection? Press a 1 in the chat if married couples should use protection. Put a 2 in the chat if no. Oh, the book's called 1984? Was I calling it 1986? Wait, I forget what 1 and 2 were for. Press 3 in the chat if Danny can't remember the number system she makes up. And you know it. 86 was the sequel to 84. What happened to 85? They skipped a year. They hating on the odd numbers. I don't read anything by Stephen King. Stephen King recommended this book. He said this book was a must-read, and it got into child molestation, like describing it. And that's sick. So I don't read anything by Stephen King. He's boycotted. I don't do him. So, Jan, sorry. Am I going to get the tape off, Joan? I'm afraid if I do, I'm going to just get upset at the wooden part it removes, the fake wood surface. But so I was just gonna keep the tape on. To hold on, I'm just going to try to keep the tape on to keep my sanity taped. That tape now represents my sanity, and I got to keep it on there to keep my sanity taped up. Mary Higgins Clark. Does she do like detective murder mysteries? Or what does she do? Sounds familiar. And thanks for bringing up the tape. Should I try to take it off with some hot soapy water, guys? So you guys can help walk me through it? Or just let sleeping dogs lie? I should tape the tape? Ah! Well, you're asking the wrong person because I can't have kids. I'm infertile. So you think somebody infertile cares about protection? I'm just keeping it real. You gotta ask someone that like gets pregnant real easy, or at least someone who's fertile. My opinion don't count because I'm an anomaly. I'm infertile. I can't give you advice on protection. God installed a condom in me. Ain't nothing getting through this barrier. You guys making me talk silly. Ah! Yeah, my eggs are scrambled. My eggs are scrambled. Scrambled eggs don't worry about cracking. That's right. 16 knows what time I'm running on. I can't have kids. I'm naturally, it's called a barren womb. What? Just because you can't have kids don't mean your plumbing's that screwed up. Come on, Sandra. No, I didn't have no operation. I was born like this. I cannot have children. Good. Well, God didn't bless me with a fertile womb. That's all I'm saying. God. In the Bible, it's like a curse or something if you have a barren womb. So God didn't bless me with fresh, productive eggs. God installed blanks. God installed blanks in my system. I've never been able to have kids. 16, when I was younger, I low-key tried to have kids. I could never have kids. It has nothing to do with anybody now. My whole life, I could never have kids. Well, not my whole life, because, I wasn't trying to have, my whole adult life, I get them empty, I get duds for eggs. Now you guys are trying to say some really weird stuff. Yeah, Joan, that's what I mean. God never blessed me with the ability to have children. So, but you just take the blessings God gives you, He doesn't give everyone the same blessings, so. Now I got that stupid makeup in my eye because I rubbed my eye. Well, my husband's been threatening me with divorce for as long as I can remember. So I don't think no angel's going to come here to bless me of having a baby when my relationship's not stable enough. Joan, you can't have kids either? Well, we may have more health issues, similar health issues than I realized in Joan. Well, Joan, I don't want to take it as a curse, though. I want to take it as I just didn't get a blessing. You know what I mean? If it's a blessing to have kids, I didn't get any. Instead of saying I'm cursed, I'm just going to say that's just not the blessing God chose me with. He chose to bless me in other areas. Oh, it's a biblical theme. Read your Bible, Jan. It's based on Bible. Stuff said in the Bible. Well, but what I'm trying to say is the partner I have right now in my life, he's not... I don't have a stable relationship, so how can I have a kid even at this point, even if an angel came down? I mean, I don't think God's gonna... My husband's not a believer, and my husband's too wrapped up in lust. My husband's too wrapped up in this world. So, oh, I know Sarah had a kid well into her senior years, Joan. But I mean, I don't even, she had, was it Abraham? I don't have someone like Abraham. So I ain't going to have no angel coming to give me some lessons. I've been married since 2021, Christmas time. Sarah had Isaac. Right. And who did the serpent have? Ishmael? The serpent had Ishmael? I can't remember her name, sorry. Drifting, putting me on game. God bless you. Alright, love you long time, Lizard Scream, if you can still hear us. Abraham was her husband? Who did I say? Did I say Abraham? I forget who I said. Jan, you're gonna give me a... What? You're gonna be a mad scientist so Daddy can have a baby? Jan, is this a compliment? Or is it even me? Or are you just talking about a woman who can't have kids in general? Abraham was a tramp? Or Abram, before he became Abraham? Yeah, but didn't Sarah encourage it? Sarah told him to go sleep with the servant. And yeah, he should have said no. He should have said no. He should have been stronger, but, Sarah should have waited for God to bless her. So Sarah didn't have faith in God and encouraged Abraham, or whatever you're going to call him, his name before Abraham. She encouraged him to sleep with the servant for a child. So, I mean, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. I mean, she encouraged him. And of course, he let his flesh get in the way, and he did it. Islam came from Ishmael, right? Is that what you're saying, Amy? Sarah pushed him away, then he was jealous. Yeah. I mean, it's a complex story. Abraham and Sarah had Jacob and Isaac. Yeah. Hi, Lotus. Thanks for the tip earlier, Lotus. Well, Jan, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not having a kid right now, and I don't know about any mad scientist stuff to help me have one. My eggs might be expired by now. I'm 48, 16. That might have worked when I was 20 or 25 or 30 or 35, but I'm 48. I'm pushing 50, 16. My eggs might have, They're past their prime. And who am I going to have a kid with? I already explained this to y'all. I don't have a partner that I could have a kid with because my relationship's not stable. And I'm tripping on tape. I'm tripping on tape on the side of a dresser so I can forget that. Adopt XXL? Yeah, that's a better strategy. A newlywed? I'm a newlywed, even though I've been married since 2021. At Christmas time? Going on 5 years? 4.5. Well, when the newlywed period stopped, because I don't feel like a newlywed. I mean, we went straight from marriage to divorce threats. I've never known stability in this marriage. So I'm going on 5 years of instability in a marriage. That's why I'm freaking out on tape on the side of a dresser. So I don't have to think about how sad I am in this marriage. Yeah, I'm going to adopt XXL. How can I what? Miracle worker? Yeah, I need a miracle, Lotus. To be honest, I'm stuck in an unhappy marriage. And the things my husband says are really hurtful. And I try to forgive him. We're supposed to forgive. Well, Joan, he was better. It's one of those things where I got sick 3 years ago. And he liked me before I was sick. I took care of a lot of things. I was like a perfect housewife. I did everything around the home. And now I'm very sick for 3 years. And he resents me for it. He doesn't like this. This isn't what he signed up for. He doesn't like being married to a sick woman. He lets me know that all the time. I mean, I lived with him for a couple years before we got married. But he lets me know he'd rather be with another woman. He lets me know a lot of things that break my heart. I seem fine. Yeah, Joan, I seem fine. A lot of people say I seem fine. He tells me I seem fine and that I fake my illness. It's just one of those cases where someone looks fine, but I'm in chronic pain. I can't eat without getting sick. Hardly. I can eat sometimes and not get sick, but usually I get pain in my joints after I eat. I feel sick all day, and then at night I feel well. So I want to stay up all night because that's when I start to feel normal. But I haven't had. I can count on one hand the number, maybe on two hands, the number of days I felt okay in the last 3 years. I have a daily illness where I get brain fog. I can't even hardly move my body. I get crippled up in pain. I tested myself for Lyme disease, but it was through a CVS test because my primary care provider refused to give me a Lyme test through the hospital or through the clinic. So I just did the mail order one through CVS through the drugstore, and it came back fine. But I was bit by a tick many moons ago, when I was like in my mid-20s, in the Appalachians, when I was there on a break, a school break, and I was just visiting. It might be fibromyalgia, Joan. I have shooting pain through my body. Sometimes I can't be touched. And then my husband's mad that I can't be touched. And I'm actually not attracted to my husband anymore because of everything. Because of everything he said to me. I feel like a burden. I feel like a burden to him. He lets me know he doesn't like spending money on me anymore. He lets me know that he don't like being financially responsible for me anymore. It makes me feel like a big burden. I always feel like I'm not good enough for him. He lets me know that my body's not the type of body he likes. He lets me know that my butt's not big enough, my lips aren't big enough. He's always looking at other women on his phone. Younger women. You know, I'm 16 years older than my husband. I'm 16 years older than my husband. He's always looking at women, younger women on his phone. He spends hours. He spends like a couple hours a night just looking at other women on his phone. And he blames me. He says it's my fault, you know. If I tell him this stuff, he turns it against me, Joan. If I tell him this stuff, he turns it against me. He tells me I wouldn't be looking at him if you gave me more sex. I wouldn't be looking at him if you could satisfy me. But he was looking at him before. He was looking at him before. He's got demonic spirits from looking at porn. He manifests demons from looking, and I believe it's from looking at porn. He talks in different voices. He talks in all these weird voices. And they talk back and forth, and he talks to them. He's got a lot of demonic spirits in him from all the crap he looks at, because he's opened so many doors. And I don't even know if I'm talking to him or one of his demons when I talk to him. He wasn't like this when I married him, Joan. Do you think he was like this when I married him? But as soon as we got married, he changed up. Changed up after we got married. Yeah, we speak. If I try to speak about it, Lotus, he turns it around, turns it against me. I can't have a conversation with him. I can't have a conversation with him. He just turned everything against me. Well, I don't have a happy life, Jan. I'd be happy on here for you guys, it's enough. But people who know, they know. My regulars know. 1616 knows. Isn't that right, 1616? I mean, I talked a little more about things tonight. Yeah, it's a bad marriage. He threatens to kick me out all the time. He tells me you need to find somewhere. He tells me I'm giving you 3 days. I'm giving you 3 days to find somewhere to live. He tells me go back to your mom's. He's always telling me go back to your mom's. My mom can't. My mom has now. My mom, the best my mom can do for me is letting me camp on a property she owns. But she won't even. I don't have a place to go to. And then people tell me to go to shelters. I got 6 cats. How am I taking 6 cats with me to a shelter? Okay, I'm chronically sick and pain every day. I don't know how to. Sometimes I'm in bed sick for 12 hours. How am I going to go and leave? And where I don't have anywhere to go. I just feel like a burden. My husband doesn't like me, he just likes access to me. And if he can't have access to me, then he mistreats me, or talks down to me, or says I'm faking my illness. Because I look fine. I always hear I look fine. Yeah, thanks, 16. Thanks for the heart. He throws up my age, the fact that I'm 16 years older. Well, I guess I'm going to hide this stream. Thank you, XXL. Well, he's Mexican. He's from Mexico. So he's not even from America, Jan. I mean, I'm not trying to blame it on his culture, but he's Mexican and American, I guess you would say. They can't, nobody's interested in helping me, Lotus. That's why I feel stuck. That's why I ask for prayers to part my Red Sea. My mom's not interested in helping me, and I really, I'm pretty isolated here. I don't have anyone who wants to help me. Everyone just tells me go to a shelter. Ah, I don't really want to get more into it now, guys. I really don't want to get into it anymore. He's a legal resident. He's not an illegal. I don't know why you guys are going around talking about ICE. He's got an American passport. Well, Amy, there's no toilet at my mom's property. There's no shower. I guess I like my comforts better than, you know. Sometimes all I can do is I can barely even get up to take a shower. I don't know how I'm going to be homeless on a hill with, how I'm going to be homeless on a hill with 6 cats in a tent. I mean, if things get worse, I will. Yeah, he's happy. You already know. And with like 100-degree days right now, where my mom lives, it snows a lot, and they have a very short summer, and it's just not, I don't know. And my mom's 12 hours away. I'd have to drive 12 hours with my 6 cats too. There's that too. Well, I don't know if he'll give me the RV or not. And I don't have a way to get it over there either. We don't have the hitch to drive it over there. My husband gets very angry at me because he doesn't want to divorce me and pay alimony. He's already bitching that I cost him too much money. Thanks, Amy. You guys come up with some weird things, Botch. Just saying. Yeah, Joan, you know what time it is. Okay, truth. My family's not interested in helping me, Lotus. I only have a mom, and she's got a 16-year-old daughter with her new husband. She's got her new life, and she told me the best she can do is help me by letting me stay on a tent in a property she owns. That's her offer, Lotus. And then I don't really have family or friends on the level to help you. Well, even if he got deliverance, he doesn't want to repent and change. He likes looking at, he likes keeping his doors open. So even if he got deliverance, he'd just get more demons. I mean, I don't want to keep explaining things right now. A dog? I already have 6 cats. Vanch, it's not like that here in US, Vanch. There's not like that here. Maybe you think USA is a certain way, but I'm just getting stressed out trying to explain things. So I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have even mentioned this. Vanch, I don't know how to explain things, but you don't live here, so it's not like I'm like stuck here. But I don't know. I'm praying to get unstuck. Yeah, Mr. G is what he calls Garfield. Jan. Yeah, I need to just change the subject. I'm probably just going to hide this stream because I didn't mean to get into all this. Okay. I better just get off of here. I'm sorry to end it on this note, guys. Okay, I'm going to go, guys, because he's going to be home. He's going to be home soon, guys. So I'm just going to get off of here. I can't work, Bunch. I'm too sick to work, Bunch. Maybe I can figure something out. That's why I started my YouTube channel, was to try to get used to, doing something like work-life type things. I've asked about welfare before, and they told me to contact them when I have kids. They're not going to help a woman my age without kids. Do you think I should try to change my mood around that first? But I'm running out of energy, guys. Talking about all this stuff's really taking off all my energy. Okay, guys, well, I'm real tired now. I'm sorry to end it like this, but I'm about to, pass out. So I'm going to go. I'm sorry, guys. Bye. Thanks, Lotus. Bye, guys.